You talked about the issue of land here now. That your ministry is also implementing reforms like the Nigerian land registration documentation and titling program. Why is this important, and what impact will it have on land ownership and wealth creation?
Well, as you quite well know, we say that one of the challenges in housing is that of land. Once you remove that obstacle, then provision of housing will be much better and it will upscale it. And that's why the ministry is now imbibed this, is about to launch this National Land Documentation and Titling Program. It's aimed to ensure that all land are titled and easily accessed and cheaper for Nigerians to do that. Because we found that there is any land that is untitled, then it becomes a dead capital because you can use it for any investment. The owner cannot use it as an investment. He cannot even draw funding to further his businesses or to do any other financial engagement with the land. So that's why we imbibed that culture in collaboration with the state governments. 99%, I can say, of the land we have in the country belongs to the state governments. The federal government owns only just about 1% of the total land that we're having. So that's why that collaboration is very key with the state governments to ensure that we increase access to land, we reduce that bottlenecks that has to do with land, and we encourage the state governments to encourage their citizens to title their land, and the state government to make the land titling very easy and accessible. In many of the states, you found that you take at least 2 years to get a CFO in some of the states. There is no state, I think, that you can get a land processed within 6 months. So 6 months to 1 year, to 2 years is unproductive. That's why the ministry is trying to ensure that they bring in the state governments to ensure that we upscale it, because using technology to ensure that you can get to a land title within 1 month, 30 days, if you can imbibe the culture of this electronics method. That's why the ministry has established the federal land titling program that we are having now in the ministry.
Yeah, this cannot be done alone by by the housing and the PPE, the private sector. Last time we spoke on this housing issue, you talked about job creation.
Yeah.
That building these houses will create a lot of jobs for our youths, women who want to join the building sector. How has it improved the living standards of some Nigerians through jobs gotten from building this kind of houses across Nigeria?
Well, that's why the Renewed Hope agenda is not just building the houses. It's about job creation, inclusivity, and making Nigerians to earn a living. For every house you build, you are creating 25 jobs. So for the 10,000 houses that we are delivering currently, and that the Renewed Hope agenda of Mr. President, we are creating nothing less than 250,000 jobs. And you'll find that you get people engaged. And on construction side, most of our laborers, they earn nothing less than 150,000 naira monthly. Because at the rate of 5,000 per day, down 30 days, you are getting 150,000 naira, which is even more than the minimum wage that we are having. So that's why the job creation, imagine the job creation that is creating under the Renewed Hope cities and estate, and even under the Renewed Hope social housing we intend to do. The Renewed Hope social housing we intend to do of 77,400 units, 100 in every local government, will create nothing less than 2 million jobs. So imagine catering for 2 million jobs, earning 150,000 naira monthly. What would that do? It improves the local economies of the locations where we're having these housing units. Thank you.
You talked about there's something that I read about the housing portal.
Yeah.
Yes. Can you, how does it work? How does it ensure equal access for Nigerians, for housing?
Yes. When we roll out the Renewed Hope program, we find that what are the options for accessing these houses? The options could be either direct payment or outright purchase, outright payment or installmental payment, or mortgage, or through rent-to-own. And we created a portal which is the Renewed Hope portal.
Okay.
Under the ministry, to which anywhere you can access this is www.renewedhopehomes
Okay.
at FMHUD, Federal Ministry of Housing and Urban Development.gov.ng. Once you access it, it takes you to the site where we are building these houses. It shows you the location these houses are being constructed, the types of houses, their prices, and how to access. Then once you pick the one you want, then it will take you to the mode of payment you want to pay. If you want to pay outright purchase, it will take you to the bank account where you make the lodgement, and the offer letter will click on for you, signed, and with your name on top. And if you intend to do instrumental payment, then the offer letter will come to you with the instrumental breakdown, how you intend to be making the payments. An offer letter will still come out with you with that breakdown.
Okay.
And if you pick the mortgage or the rent to own, it will take you to the Federal Mortgage Bank site where it will show you, it will ask you some of the parameters for you to confirm your affordability. What's your salary, how long are you staying in your work, to calculate the affordability. And it will confirm to you whether it's affordable to you or not. So that's what that portal is all about. To the extent that an offer letter will be out for you, and then you start making payments through your bank account.
But how do people get houses? Is this portal, is it online? I mean, how do people have access to it?
Well, it's online, and once you click that Renewed Hope Homes.
Okay.
Yes, Renewed Hope Homes.
Because people would love to know the site.
Renewed Hope Homes at Federal Ministry of Housing and Urban Development.
Renewed Hope
Homes at FMHUD.gov.ng.
All right.
That's the website.